All right, so let's give this a go again. So, if you're looking for G.I. Joe Classifieds, where do I shop? I was asked. Titan Toyz. My friends, colleagues over at Titan Toyz are hardcore G.I. Joe fans. And I mean, like, hardcore. Like, I'm hardcore G.I. Joe, but they're next level hardcore. Believe me when I tell you. So, link in the description of the video to all their G.I. Joe merchandise, collectible figures. You can use our promo code Sammy and you get 5% off as we look at Wakando. I had picked this up in April. I love this Wakando figure. This is still, I think this one's better than the Tiger Force one. There's a debate going on which one's better. This classic one works for me. Number one, I find the paid application on this one is better. Number two, I find Classified series this year and a little bit later on last year, they've done a better job of their sculpting. They've just stepped it up a notch compared to Classified figures from like 2-3 years ago. I know this because I have both Wakanda figures and I'm looking at them both side by side. I'm like, yeah, you know what? The retro line, they've really done an outstanding job in terms of capturing the essence of the O-ring figures, the looks of them from the cartoon, and essentially bringing them to life. This Wakanda figure is one of my favorites of all time. It's great. The file card doesn't come, backdrop doesn't come with it, but you can get that on your own if you get really creative. So definitely Wakando's a must-have there, and they still have it. I think one or two still left in stock over there when I was over there the other day. So definitely a must-have for a lot of G.I. Joe fans. Sleeper pick. The guy who started it all. When I was a kid, I remember seeing this at the store, and my parents are like, no, you're not spending $3.99 on this, G.I. Joe. My parents used to be like that, right? But, eventually I got him, and this is what started off for me, that iconic pose of Duke there, holding the helmet there, saying, yo, Joe. And then when the Mass Device came out, and then we saw, Commando, Snake Eyes, I was just like, oh my God, this is amazing. And, a lot of us fell in love with G.I. Joe. And, you got to pay homage to Duke here. And I'll be honest with you guys, like I said, these retro line figures of G.I. Joe Classified, a lot of people are sleeping on them. This is probably the best Duke figure you can get, especially his face sculpt. Like, his face sculpt is so well done. It's as close as Duke as you can get from the cartoon to the 6-inch figure. A lot of the older Duke figures from G.I. Joe Classified, they kind of modernized and made him look a little bit different. I don't think it worked, to be honest with you, but this one works so well. And for the price point, you can't go wrong. It's loaded with accessories. It's everything you want in a Duke figure. He's got the mustard shirt there. He's got the pointing saying, going, yo, Joe, you got the music going on there. And I went absolutely nuts filming this in the summertime. And for me to go filming for like 3 hours outside and just doing all these cool poses, it's a cool figure. So there you go. It's just like, you look at Duke, he's inspirational. You just want to kind of get up and go for a jog and work out, and just feel like you want to join G.I. Joe. It's just like, that's the whole idea, right? I mean, it's just like, yo, Joe, right? So definitely grab this figure, guys. Don't sleep on it. This one's sold out. It is sold out. Maybe down the line, it will be reissued. But again, I'm showing you guys Titan Toyz. Use our promo code Sammy, get 5% off. Cobra Commander wants a man. I mean, look, when I was a kid, I was mortified what they did to Cobra Commander. I'm still a little bitter to this day, but I feel a sense of harmony in myself because I know he got his revenge finally on Serpentor and basically what turned him to, I think, a Komodo dragon, AK. I think that's what happened. Yeah. But I mean, as a kid, you didn't know that. But now that, with social media and everything comes to, fruition, and it's just like, yeah, Cobra Commander's back. You know what I mean? And this is a cool figure. I mean, you were looking at it yesterday, like, what Cobra Commander figure is that? I'm like, that's Cobra Commander Wants a Man. And you got to see the movie. You haven't seen it. Sammy's seen it. You haven't seen it, Kay.
No.
Where basically he gets, the spores thrown on him and he just, gets turned into a snake over time, right? And he helps out the Joes, right? But yeah, it's a must-have for Cobra Commander fans. There is, he looks at himself there in the mirror or the shielded plate there of his mask there and just realizing that his demise is on his way. But again, we know the Cobra Commander comes back. Now, remember, as I'm rambling on, guys, sometimes you guys fast forward the video. Again, check out Titan Toyz, link in the description of the video. Use our promo code Sammy. The Cobra Commander is telling you guys, Sammy, 5% off anything there at Titan Toyz. I've linked it to all their G.I. Joes because if you're watching this video, you're probably a hardcore G.I. Joe fan like myself. So there might be something there you want to grab and then apply our coupon code 5% off with Sammy. And check out anything else you like over at Titan Toyz. I mean, they're really cool guys over there. I know, as you guys look here at the Loyal Subjects roadblock here with, the Cobra Commander sneak that comes, with the Cobra Commander once a man set. They do have, I believe, one or two of roadblock as we've seen him in the movie, in the 86 G.I. Joe movie. So if you're looking for a complementary piece to go with, your Cobra Commander once a man, which a lot of you are actually, it's there. So you can pick it up and then, reenact the whole situation with Roadblock and Cobra Commander. And if you live in a colder climate like myself, the snow coming out right now, you could do some really cool photo shooting and video shooting in the snow with Cobra Commander and Roadblock, right? I might actually do this again with the Loyal Subjects one, but I might actually pick up the Roadblock one. But I'll leave that for you guys because I know there's one or two left there, and those ones are hard to find. So remember, use our promo code SAMMY to get 5% off. So there you guys go. Some G.I. Joe Classified figures that you can still pick up over at Titan Toyz. They got an eclectic collection there of G.I. Joe merchandise, not just for G.I. Joe Classified. There's Super 7. I believe they also have some Diamond Select Toys ones. A lot of cool stuff there. So, and hard to find ones too, exclusives as well. So, yo, Joe, guys, thanks for watching this long video here. I'm going to go get a sip of water here because my mouth is going completely dry as I ramble on here. And let us know how the shopping goes over at Titan Toyz, guys. I highly recommend them, especially for G.I. Joe Classified figures. All right, guys, be sure to drop a comment, hit that like button, and we'll see you guys in the next video.